Hey guys, it's Mitch. How's it going? We're back. We're knocking down another page from Blood Force issue 3. This is page 23. I really do need to get to work on finishing that script for issue 24. Wait, no, issue 4, that one. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. So anyway, just before we get into this, if you enjoy the channel, if you feel like you might want to help out a little bit, what you can do is in the description, there's a link to my Patreon. And if you click on that and subscribe there, that'll give you access to everything I do, from the Blood Force stuff to the YouTube videos before they get uploaded to YouTube, as well as some Patreon exclusive content. All right, so this one is another exposition page, but we're doing some fun stuff, and actually ended up doing some stuff that made this a very quick page indeed. I think this probably took about 3 hours. The page following ended up being like that too. Wasn't really intended to be that. Like, it just kind of turned out that way. Some of these panels are about what I expected. Like, we got the big profile shot in the top there, and then kind of leading to a montage. I don't think I realized just how fast those are. I've always kind of, it's a good way to get a page done quick. I didn't realize it was going to get it done that quick. And then the other shots I have here are like super simple. I think this is a Portacio-esque borderless panel, which, that it does kind of cut down on the, the background anxiety when you know you're not going to have any whatsoever. And then just a dude, in like a quarter, profile kind of thing. And particularly a guy with no facial features, like shit. This took no time at all. We're already pretty much, and it still looks kind of cool. And so I guess that's kind of ideal, really. Yeah, so that's that panel done. Moving on. So let's do the big profile, I guess. And yeah, so this is explaining his position. This is Nightstick, of course. Why he's in this particular minister or section chief or something like that's office. Basically, he's got suspicions as well about the cleric. Nothing confirmed, of course, that he may perhaps be a mole of some kind, but he does act fairly suspiciously. And yeah, again, took no time whatsoever. I think I tried to throw a bunch of extra detail on there. Like a little bit of rendering, but there's really only so much you can do, I guess, with a guy with a face mask too. And then the shot of this guy, of course, is super cartoony, as they usually are. And he's just doing some raving at a podium. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to crosshatch that off a little bit. Yeah, that added no time whatsoever. Well done. Still looks okay for a blend off. And then, I'm not sure if this was I know a couple of guys said I should, but I think I already had it in mind to do some screen doors here. And it's like, yeah, no, that absolutely works. Okay. So there's very little here left to do. Just kind of keep going with this cartoony guy here. Just a little bit of a suggestion for what he's doing. He's at a rally of some kind, obviously. And yeah, I didn't have to go super hard on anything here. This is all pretty easy to do. I like how he's tilting his own podium there. Just adding, when there are no Dutch angles, you make your own Dutch angles. And then kind of had him in front of a window here, I suppose. But it's not hard to kind of approximate just a window here where, just black a bunch in. And of course there's going to be a bunch of word balloons in front of half of this too. So the stuff that looks kind of simplistic, I think still works. Yeah, a little bit tighter there. That works better. You're going to crosshatch off that black at the top. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And now 2/3 of the page is done somehow. We're probably like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in at this point. And then just, some easy shots of guys standing here, looking mean. Not even really any room for musculature. We tried to fit some in on Nightstick in this one, but Yeah, this was like the most intricate drawing on the page was this stupid pyramid thing. And I decided to try and keep it consistent with the one I'd drawn before, which is probably a good idea. And yeah, just making it look a little bit like the Lament configuration. Because, like, what else are you going to do with that, I suppose? And even that, not super difficult. Just, a little bit. Do a little bit of whiteout to, add some extra detail. Looks pretty intricate now. All right, keep drawing the guy with no facial features. Absolutely. I think he might make a bit of a comeback. We could probably use him later on in the series. You think about all the guys at Image who had like masks covering their mouth, and it just made them like super easy to draw. Oh, right, we decided we needed to put some drool in his mouth there. And yeah, just render in those obliques there. Why not? What else are they there for? Did I put anything behind them? I don't think I did. This is, again, we need to leave some room for word balloons. That's another thing, is I don't know if I'm leaving the kind of room I need for word balloons. I think I might be, but I don't know. And then, we just need, I wasn't even sure what to do on this panel, which is why I got left for last, of course. And eventually decided, maybe like a long shot. That might kind of work. Yeah, oh, there we go. Kind of a Liefeld pose. That works okay. And then just draw Maxtremus right next to him. Yeah, got to try and work out some kind of angles. All right, that kind of works. So now just kind of fill them in. And then somebody mentioned silhouettes. I was like, oh shit, that's an option, isn't it? Because people would totally do that. Like, Merritt would do that all day. And it's like, good Christ, I'm almost done then. Yep, just fill them in. I think that worked out fine. And then get Maxtremus in there. Looking suggestive as usual. I wonder if we'll be able to tell her apart from the other two. Potentially, I suppose. There's always room for error. And then, just get rid of that panel border again. Put a little bit of a design element back there. And we're fucking done. Yeah, that took no time whatsoever. That was a little shocking. I was kind of used to a page taking 5 hours minimum. And, this was like the easiest page I've done, I think, ever. Well, until the following week's page, which also took like 3 hours. But, still, this was a nice, easy one. The next one I'm doing, page 25. So coming out tomorrow, for tomorrow's live stream, I do not think that will be short. I think that will take some time. So, check that one out. There will be grates. There may have to be perspective with grates. I think it's almost unavoidable, really. Oh boy. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification so you know when the next one's coming out. Go over and subscribe on my Patreon. That'll give you access to everything I do, from the Blood Force stuff, the pages, and the finished comics, to the YouTube videos before they get uploaded to YouTube, as well as some Patreon exclusive content. You can also follow me on Instagram and DM me there for commissions. And you can go over to the Blood Force Discord. I'm still trying to remember what it's called. It's Discord server thing that has Blood Force. And we talk about fucking, I don't know, drawing and Liefeld, and how disappointed I was in the new Dracula movie, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. That movie's so fucking dumb. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.